What's up, family? Grand Rising. It's about like 6 a.m. Just chilling in bed. I'ma call this video Fat Vegan. Cause people out here always say, well, how a person a vegan and they fat? That's stupid. How a person a vegan and they fat? Like, y'all act like vegan food ain't food. And then some people act like you could just lose weight overnight in a heartbeat just because they skinny or something like that. They think like fat just go away. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. One of the hardest things on earth to do is lose weight. And especially with these chemicals out here, certain chemicals that blew up certain people's bodies in certain kind of ways. You know what I mean? It affect different. It affect different people differently. Like the chemicals might blew my body up a certain kind of way, and it didn't blow another person body up to make them bigger, but it did other stuff to people's bodies. Like give them all type of illnesses and stuff like that. Like, you know, being like being bigger ain't the sign of being ill, and being skinny ain't the sign of being healthy. Well, people got that twisted because okay, it's fat vegans out here, but look how many skinny sick people it is out here. So if you calling somebody a fat vegan, what if they call you a skinny sick person? and they done made sickness like a regular thing now. Like people think it's normal to have high blood pressure. Well, what if I tell you, yeah, I'm a fat vegan, but I don't have high blood pressure though? You feel me? Well, people think it's normal to have diabetes nowadays. Like, people think it's normal to take a shot or take medicine and all that type of stuff. People think that's normal because so many people doing it. But what if I say, yeah, I'm fat, but I don't have diabetes? Because I don't. You know what I mean? It's a lot of slim, sick people out here. It's people that was muscled up too. I know dudes that was muscles that died of heart attacks, and they had muscles. You feel me? Now I'm not saying fat is the thing to be, but some people can't help it. Like, and some people not going to get surgeries because I know people that went and got surgeries and lost weight. They got half their stomach cut out and all that. They lost weight, but still sick. Still sick. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting no surgery. Shout out to the people who lost weight in the real way that work out and stuff like that. Like I was way bigger than this years ago. You know what I mean? I'm still a big fella. But I was way more bigger than this when I was eating wrong. I cut out a lot of stuff in my life. People can't do that. You know what I mean? You know how many skinny people eating pork chops, eating steaks, and eating candy, Doritos, chips, and all that stuff. even vegans do that. You know, is a lot of that stuff is vegan food. Um, Oreos and potato chips and fried food and that's it's some a lot of vegans is still sick too. You know, so I'm not in no category as no straight up vegan. I mean, you know, because a lot of people, a lot of vegans, they still drink beer and liquor and they eat. You know, they got vegan whoppers. I'm not eating all that, man. You know, and there's most stuff I'm gonna clean up and stop now. But you know, I push away from a lot of stuff. Like in the last 10 years, I done quit pork, beef. Um, I had quit eating snacks. Like I'm talking about like chips, like you know, like Doritos. I used to love Doritos and stuff like that. I had quit that type of stuff. I had quit candy. I'm like, man, I'm too old to be eating candy, man. I ain't no kid. I had quit fast food. You know, start eating at any restaurant. Like, man, if I don't cook it, I ain't eating it. Um, I had quit beer. I had quit liquor. I done quit smoking weed. I quit eating meat, flesh. You know, I done quit a lot of stuff. You know, so I'm striving to get better. But how many, but people will look down on me and say, you a fat vegan, you still fat. But how many people do all that stuff I quit plus more? You know? You know how many slim, sick people it is out here? I stopped using chemicals on my body. You know? And I ain't perfect because this world throw you a lot of curveballs and stuff like that. But I strive to do better. You know, I had quit all them chemicals. I started making my own soap. You know, start using shea butter and on my skin and coconut oil and black seed oil and castor plant. You know, all that aloe vera and all that for my skin and start doing better, feeling better. You know how many Slim's supposed to be the picture of health, the vision of health. People ain't using none of that. Still using Irish Spring and Ivory and Coast and all that, and still having health problems and skin problems. But they think it's normal. People think it's normal to have eczema. You know, they laugh at you when you say you natural. They laugh at you when you say you organic, you know? I ain't buying that. That stuff costs too much. I ain't spending more money on that, you know? But don't realize all the money they spending on bull crap. You got a $600 belt on, but you complaining because your ketchup costs $2.39 and mine costs $3.39. But then you gotta go your medical bills because you gotta get these pills and all these shots and all this stuff every month just to deal with an illness. You feel me? Like, yeah. What about the six skinny people? That's not a flex. That's not a flex always to be slim. I be seeing people spitting out mucus all the time. That's a sign of illness. If you gotta always blow your nose and always gotta spit phlegm and mucus and all that, come on, man, you ill. You got poison in you. That's poison trying to come out you. You know how many slim people? I ain't seen a fat person die from being fat in so long, man. Everybody I've been seeing pass away lately have been slim people. You know, and I can name them. I can just name them. You know, all these people that's been having dropping from heart attacks and all type of illnesses, cancer. I know a young girl just passed away from cancer just a couple weeks ago. These my young homies, little sister, that passed away of cancer. You know, I heard another one of my homegirls got cancer. She's so fat and thick and all that, slim, nice body. That girl got cancer. You know? But these are people you would see and you'd be like, they slim, you know? My homeboy, one of my best friends, man, like my brother died of cancer. He always been slim. You know? So, hey, don't think, small size is the perfect, bill of health. That don't go together. Size and health don't go together. Some people is bigger people. You know what I mean? I don't care what I do, eat, work out, or something like that. I think I'm just gonna always be a big fella. That's what God might pick me to be. I'm not about to go get no surgery to do it because a lot of them people that get surgeries still unhealthy too, and a lot of them people still fat in their mind too, and still do fat stuff even when they got that surgery. Man, they eat themselves right back up to the point where they got the surgery from. They get all that stuff cut all off of them and get all them surgery, and then in the next couple years they be back big again. you know, I would never just go eat myself to death. You know what I mean? Like, just keep going and going. See, I was quitting stuff way back. Okay, young and, I was young and just start getting money and you just buying fast food, you ripping and running the streets and getting fast food. And then I end up getting a relationship that make you more lazier and sit back and, having a good time eating and eating and eating. So of course a person got big, but I always, like, hold on now. I ain't about to just let myself go off the deep end and start feeling sick. And then, so I let all that stuff go before I can catch diabetes and, all that type of stuff, high blood pressure. I probably had that stuff and didn't know it, but stopped myself before it started, elevating because I didn't go down to them doctors. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk too deep on that because they'd try and shut my video down if you talk about the hospital system, the medical system, and all that. I don't want you to talk about that because it's big business. But people got to use discernment. Like, they about to try to come back out with the 19 thing again, the C baby. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that went down to 2000. Are they ramping that back up? So use discernment because they're gonna try and target your kids again, and you don't want to fill your kids up with that monkey pus they got for them. I'm talking in code. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to, because look at all them people. Even LeBron James' son had a heart attack. This boy played basketball. He looked like he's the typical bill of health. He playing basketball, slam dunk, and this boy went into cardiac arrest. That could have been that, that the hokey pokey. If you feel me, that stuff ain't going away. They about to ramp that back up on 10. I see it now. I'm seeing people starting to say, "Oh, I got the C baby, I got the C baby." That's what I'm gonna start calling it. That 19, I'm gonna call it the C baby. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, hey, watch out, man. It's going down. But I ain't gonna, talk about that. This about fat vegans. People like to make fun. How you a vegan? You fat? Nobody said it to me, but I see people say that on the internet. You know. And I know they probably feel like that about me. Well, because I eat good. I be eating good still. I got to cut out even more stuff. Um, Probably, but I still read labels. You got to read your food labels. You can't just stuff everything in your mouth. You got to read labels, man. You know? And the more I go, the better I get. You feel me? But I'm already getting better. I ain't like how I was, man. I've been working out too hard. I was like for the last couple months, I hurt my back, so my back been kind of stiff. So I ain't been working out like I usually do because I've been hurting myself. You can hurt yourself overworking your body, So I gotta chill on that. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start fasting next week. Like fast, I might not eat for 3 days in a row. I'm gonna try and do that. I think that's the longest I ever went for like almost 3 days not eating before. I'm fast. See, okay, God might don't want me to work out and overwork my body, but I'm still gonna do something. So I might fast for a few days. See how that work. Go on fruit diets and all that. I'm always trying to make myself better. So if you see me fat, don't worry. Yeah. Just see me as a dude that ain't got no high blood pressure, no diabetes. I ain't got no cancer. All my organs work. You feel me? Yeah. I ain't got no limbs cut off. I ain't making no doctor visits. I don't even wear glasses. My vision is good. My hearing is good. You know, Cause I grew up off chemicals, so a lot of stuff affect. Like I had missing a tooth. My tooth missing. I'm not embarrassed about that. I don't care about that, and I might not never go get a fake tooth to put up there, cause my tooth been missing since like '07. And I had way more girls with that mud, man. I don't care about none of that. I ain't no low self esteem. I don't care nothing about that, baby. Cause the rest of my teeth is white. Because I stopped using all that Colgate and I started using baking soda and peroxide and stuff like that. Brush my teeth with. So my teeth is getting healthier, the rest of them. But I don't want to miss them, because they came from growing up off candy, junk food. I used to go back in the day when we was young, you can give a kid $2 and you can go in the store and leave out with 2 bags full of stuff. Chips, pop, I'm talking about handfuls of candy for $2. So we was just scarfing that junk all day. And it's people that's grown still doing that. Still scarfing it down. That junk, it don't only cause physical health, it causes mental health too. That's why the people making the dumb, crazy decisions they making nowadays. They don't know it's coming from them chemicals in candy and chemicals in their food. It's a lot of gluttony going on out here. I might be fat, but I ain't no glutton. Like I show you all the food that I eat and cook. That's what I eat right then and there. I'm not eating all day. Yeah, I ain't eating no 5-6 meals a day. There's people glad, man. They eating. Just scrolling on YouTube, you see a person eating a shrimp steak burger with chicken mixed on it, bacon. And these people be slim people. And they the foodies and they be doing the Tootsie Roll and dancing, eating at every restaurant and all that. They ain't showing you that when that video go off, they gotta take them pills. Yeah, they gotta take that pills, or they ain't showing you them headaches they got, or them foul stinking bowel movements they having, or if they even have a bowel movement. A lot of that stuff clog you up. I tell you this, my metabolism's so good that every meal I eat, I have a bowel movement. I probably might have 2 or 3 bowel movements a day because my body get rid of that stuff real fast. You know what I mean? Some people don't even have bowel movements, man. And then another thing about my bowel movements, while I'm a vegan, eat plants, it don't stink. I don't smell Duke no more. You know? That's how about fat vegans, man. It's a lot of skinny, sick people out here. You skinny, but you ain't booked to 5 days. You got pimples, mucus, all in your skin. I made this video long, man. You know, I can keep on talking about that. You know, and ain't nobody gonna watch it. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. If you watched it this far, make a comment in my video and say I watched it this far. You know what I mean? I want to see who got short attention span, who got long attention span. So if you watched it this far, just make a comment and be like, man, I watched the video to the end, man. You know, and one love to my people, man. And don't judge a book by its cover. Because a lot of you skinny people is sick for real. Well, one love, family.